Anything else? Awesome.
So breaking the window would be criminal mischief?
Could be do, depending on the officer. You did that before?
No.
Okay. So next.
Arson.
Anybody, any woman can give me an example of the arson? They have a movie about it. Yes, it could be your own boyfriend car, stuff like, stuff like this, right? Perfect. Now, any questions? Any questions? Go ahead with your question. Oh shit! This man have a gun. If this happen, class, you can take the gun from him, and then you can sit down, son. Now, that's why I'm gonna come to teach you some gun self-defense stuff like this, right? This guy trying me, but I was a wrong man, right? We take that gun, right? So this is the way it is. Let's talk about self-defense. As you see, what I can say is, or to control a person. A person can ask a question like this, or control someone before you don't hit him. Hit a person, let me tell you about hit a person. We as a police officer, we use stuff like this, right? But it's not for hitting, it's not for fighting. Of course, you could fight with him, This is good for fighting, to hit somebody, to fight someone. So this is for fight. I have this in my hands. I can beat 100 men. But you don't need, the point is, you don't need to beat no one to control a person. Young men, come here 1 second. I'm not going to hit on you. I'm just going to explain someone. You don't need to use this as a weapon, as an officer, to hit someone. I'm going to show you how to use this first. Matter of fact, somebody was asking how to control someone. I'm going to send you as an officer, or you working at the hospital, and they call you to take this kid out because something wrong with him. Don't take your guns, your stick to beat that kid because something wrong with him, right? You got to control it before you don't hit him, right? How are you going to control this kid here? It's simple. To control a kid like this, you don't have no stick. You go this way here, and ask him. And you see, you can walk with him. I don't have to beat him up to do anything, right? So tell him how you feel. You good?
Yeah.
All right. No strength. With one hand, one officer. If you got my training, you can take somebody's out before you don't hit no weapon. You don't have to put the guns on him and stuff like this, right? With one hand. There are so many other techniques too. If you happen to be a stronger guys, but if you know the right technique, they don't have no kind of strong, you can do anything. But anyway, come in here, young man. If you have a stick, I'm going to train you this, not in this training here. The way I want you to hold the stick is this way here. Because this way here, when you hold a stick like this, no one can take a stick away from you. So if you try to grab the stick, it's easy. I break your hand? No. It's easy to break his arm. Right? Let's go to in front of the camera here. Turn here. Yeah, if a person grab this stick here, you go this way here. And you use the other hand, slap him out. This is the best way as an officer when you come talk with someone, because you don't want him to take your own stick and beat the head out of you, right? So this is a way to hold your stick. But now you want me to walk him out. You don't have to hit him. You can face me a little bit. You don't have to hit him. To walk these guys out, you go here, and then I can walk him out. Just right here. I want to be show off. I can go this way, and this guy lock in. You can ask him how he feel. And with one hand.
I can't even move it.
Okay, I don't want to break your arm. Just with one hand. Now, if I want to hurt this person here, but don't hurt nobody, that's why you come train with me. You can, if you turn this up here, you break all his bone here. But don't do this. So many other things. You can choke. I don't want you to choke. You can choke, but I want you to just walk him out without you don't break anything. Without you don't hit him. Without you don't use no guns. Without you use no weapon. You see how easy it is to walk with somebody's out? One man. You don't need to call 911 to call 10 officers. If you call 911 in this area, there's going to be like 3 or 5 of them coming. But one person can do it. So, thank you. And let me tell you something here. I have people walking at the airplane. Where are you walking at again? What's your question again?
If I'm a flight attendant and someone was to put a gun on me, what should I do?
flash attending someone trying to put a gun on you. Okay then. Okay, someone tried to put a gun on you, right? Which one is better shaped? Young person here. Come here, mommy. You look. Yeah, come in. You friend. I'm gonna do this better. You want? Young man again. Come here, young man. I don't want to put no gun because the gun don't look too good. Put your hand like this as a weapon, right? No, yeah. And stay right here. And stay here. And here, where's your hand? Right here. Now you say you're working at the airplanes, right? Flight and air marshal. You say air marshal. I'm also trained the air marshal. This is gonna be happens. If the person put a gun inside the airplane, I don't know where he's get his guns from, but this happens sometimes. So what I want you to do, anytime class, you inside the airplane, they have over like 200, 250, 200 people at the airplane. They have to have 1 or 2 air marshal or security, whatever you would call it, inside to protect the gun, to protect the airplanes, right? So anytime they have over 200, more than 200, they will have an air marshal, 1 or 2 of them. If this happens, these guys don't know which one is the air marshal. Now you put the gun, what he's gonna say, if the air marshal don't showing up, he's gonna start killing. And he's gonna do this too. You know, if he can have a gun inside the airplane, he's gonna doing it. He say if the air marshal don't showing up, because he don't want to move in and to left the air marshal in his back. He want to know which one. Now the question is, he don't showing up, you're gonna start killing, take the next person, right? So what I want you to do, if this happen inside the airplane, young lady, I want you to show up. That's why they pay you for. What I do, I want you to point your guns on and two. So now he's in trouble. He want you first, right? Because you're going to point at him, right? So before then he think, you have to think faster. So what I want you to do, I'm gonna explain you what kind of ammunition you use inside the airplanes, but not on this class. We use different type of ammunitions because we don't want you to hit the airplane. You know what could be happens. But still, if you have to fire inside the airplane, you have to hit a body, right? Because you can just hitting the airplanes, right? So what I want you to do, I want you to hit that person in the right. If you hit someone in the right, he will fall down, right? He will fall down. She might pass out. She might pass out, of course. If you get shot in the right, before then he's react, I'm react faster. I will shot her in the right and do like this. Like you get shot, boom, and then I'm take the target. Go ahead, go ahead. No, I don't say falling, but you have to move. When you get shot, you're not gonna stay there, right? So you know that when you get shot, you're not gonna stay there. You get shot, right? But most of the time, women get shot, is she gonna pass out? Not the bullet, but you know, she thinks, you know. So go ahead, boom, you pass out, and then I take my target. You see how this works? So remember, we have 350 people inside the airplane. If you hit somebody else, hey, I know she's gonna come back and so in the airplane, stuff like this. Let me tell you something about the body, human body. My heart is right here. My heart is right here. If I got hit there, you know what's gonna be happening because that's my heart right here. If you got hit here, you will survive it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but don't get... Matter of fact, when you come to a gun class, I'm going to show if there is a gun fight or you by yourself, you don't have no cover, right? There is a gun fight. I want gun to gun. If that was a fight, I want you to fire your gun this way. While you fire your gun this way, you put your heart in the back of the fight. So if you get hit here, you will continue fire. But boy, you stay here, you get here, you're going to drop down. Right? So, gunfight, you by yourself, no table, nothing to hide, you fight this way. You see what I'm saying? But that was the other class, right? So, perfect. Now, what could be happens inside the airplanes? Sometimes they don't have no guns. They might have a knife. If anybody have a knife? No? A pepper spray? Okay. They might have a knife. So, second. They might have a knife. I'm giving you your training. You pay for it.
I got something like a knife.